Welcome back everyone to Golden Boots. Today's video will be a comparison the speed boots from big brands. Here I have the F50 Pro, Vapor 16 Pro, Ultra 5 Pro and Furon V7 Plus Pro. Okay, and here we go. First of all, about sizings, I'm wearing all of them in my usual size 7.5 US, 25.5 centimeters. Please also remember the centimeters on the boots if you often talk about Euro size. When compare speed boots from big brands on turf surface, I definitely have to mention New Balance. Next, we talk about the form. The model with widest shape is the Ultra 5. Until now, I still don't believe it's true. From a model only for narrow feet, it is now too wide, even for wide feet people to play with. In the neck position are both the F50 and Vapor 16. I feel the comfort of both after breaking is about the same. And the most snug fit, yes, the Furon V7. I feel tight even after breaking, but still snug fit in a comfortable way. I'm really impressed by the fit of these. From my point of view, I can divide into two types of material. First is knit. Nike has fly knit, Furon has hypo knit. Both have good elasticity. I really like textile. If a pair of knit material feels good and fit my foot shape, then I will rank it very high in my rankings. Of the two models, I like the Furon better because the upper feels thinner and it hugs my foot more closely. The Vapor 16 is also very good. I just like the Furon more. Second is the material feels a bit plasticky, the F50 and the Ultra. Underneath the coating is textile, but because the coating has a solid structure, so the plasticky feel is more obvious. The F50 feel more sturdy at first, while the Ultra has a softer surface to the touch. Both of them have friction elements on the surface. The F50 has spring web. These are small particles raised to the surface, while on the Ultra, the technology named Grip Control Pro. The surface itself feels friction and a bit sticky. I like both of them. Both are easy to manipulate the ball. On the surface of the Vapor 16 and the Furon, there is no friction factor, but the surface will not be too smooth, still good to the touch. But when we talk about friction, let's not forget about the friction of the ball itself. So no friction factor on the upper surface, that's not a big deal to me. Next, if you care about the thickness of the midsole, there are two thicker midsole models, the F50 and the Furon. Only thick at the heel, the forefoot area is still thin, still easy to dribbling and rotate. What surprised me the most is that I don't rate the Ultra 5 as a thick midsole football boot. Although it looks thick, but on my feet it doesn't feel as thick as the previous generations. The thickness is only about the same as the Vapor 16, which everyone says is thin and easy to get used to. And here we are. The important factor when we discuss speed boots is the responsiveness. And I have the obvious winner right here, the F50. The structure, the solid feel, the snapback when I'm on my toes. The F50 just outstanding the others. While the Vapor, Furon and Ultras also, they all give a softer feel. The second place is the Furon. The outsole is soft but it feels a bit thicker than the other two. One of the strongest points of the Furon is the snug fit. Super snug but comfortable after breaking. It contributes a very speedy experience. The Vapor 16 bring a good fit to my feet, but the outsole is thinner and softer than I expected, so the running experience is not so interesting. I ranked it in number 3. And the last place is the Ultra. It's all because of the form. Lack of snug fit, so not my cup of tea. You guys also asked me about the fit at the heel and the lockdown. Well, I'm going through the size, so no problem with the lockdown. If you watch my video about the F50, so yeah, be careful, it can cause blisters. But just during the break-in period, after that it will not cause blister anymore. In my experience, that's the case. With the Furon and Vapor, I feel so good at the heel, soft padding and secure. Besides, the short collar wrap around my ankles is nice. I have big ankles, so it looks smooth. I have no complaint about the form of the heel. Some of you said to me that the Vapor 16 also can cause blisters, but I haven't felt that at all. If any one of you do have that, please comment below. The Ultra 5 lockdown is good too, no blister either, but the collar was flare and there was rubber pits got into the boot during the game. Not much, but I feel that. And talk about the flare collar, the F50 have it too, but I don't feel any rubber leak inside. Breaking time of the Ultra 5 is almost non-existent because the form is already too wide for me. It feels so comfortable, no breaking time at all. Next are the two pair Vapor and Furon. Just about 1 to 2 games, they both feel good. If you're not used to the tie feeling, you probably need 3 to 4 games, but I'm sure the form isn't too narrow. And the longest break-in time for me is the F50. The midfoot and toe box become comfortable very quickly, but the heel of the boot rub against my heel quite harshly. With the new colorway right here, I'm quite sure if I don't take precaution like bandage, ankle tape or silicone patch or remove it in time, I will get blistered again. But I already experienced the boot. Just after break-in, there's no more blister. So in today's video, which is the best speed boots? Well, in terms of speed, only one obvious winner, and that's the F50 Pro. The upper and outsole of the F50, they combine together to create a great running feeling with lots of responsiveness. Second place is the Furon. In the list of speedy feeling priority, the Furon is not as good as the F50 because there is not much snapback from the outsole. But I really appreciate the snug fit form and stretchy textile material. Wrapping around my foot feels incredible. Overall experience, the Furon is still my top one, but just the outsole not feel speedy like the F50. Next is the Vapor. Snug fit, but the outsole softer than I thought, so the running experience is not so impressive. Finally is the Ultra. It's all about the form. It had too much volume and width to be a good speed boot. The best shooting experience, once again the F50. I feel the snug fit with the F50, Vapor 16 and also the Furon V7, but the upper with solid structure make me feel more confident when shooting. That's why I choose the F50 for number 1. After that, the Vapor and the Furon, I both rank them in second place, and third place is the Ultra. You know what I'm gonna say? It's because of the form. But if we talk about toe poke, if you usually use that skill in the match, please consider the Ultra 5 and Puma in general. So that's my comparison between speed boots from big brands. If you have different experience than me or have any question about these boots, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.